Hello friends, this is teacher JB. Today we are studying 10 words based on the theme international trade. International trade. The first word, to remove one liquid from a mixture of liquids by boiling. To get something valuable from a confusing mix of ideas. To remove one liquid from a mixture of liquids by boiling. To get something valuable from a confusing mix of ideas is distill. Distill, and distill is a verb and it has two syllables, D-I-S-T-I-L-L. X on the second syllable, distill. Distill. Distill means to remove one liquid from a mixture of liquids by boiling. To get something valuable from a confusing mix of ideas. The forest peoples of Southeast Asia distill an alcoholic drink called arak from a paste of palm berries. Distill. The next word, able to create business opportunities from a wide variety of circumstances. Able to create business opportunities from a wide variety of circumstances is entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurial is an adjective and it has 6 syllables. Entrepreneurial. Accent on the fourth syllable, entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurial means able to create business opportunities from a wide variety of circumstances. Many engineers of the 1970s made great computers, but only a few were entrepreneurial enough to see the business possibilities in the new machines. Entrepreneurial. The next word, to take out. To take out, it is extract. Extract. And extract is a verb and it has 2 syllables, E-X-T-R-A-C-T, but this X has 2 sounds, K and S. So these are the syllables. Extract. Extract means to take out. International mining companies came to the Malay Peninsula to extract the region's massive tin deposits. Extract. The next word, to argue back and forth about a price. To argue back and forth about a price is haggle. Haggle. And haggle is a verb and it has 2 syllables, H-A-G-G-L-E. Accent on the first syllable, haggle. Haggle. Haggle means to argue back and forth about a price. The customer and the shopkeeper haggled over the silver plate for more than an hour. Haggle. Haggle. The next word, fearless. Fearless. The word is intrepid. Intrepid. Intrepid is an adjective. It has 3 syllables, I-N-T-R-E-P-I-D. Accent on the second syllable. Intrepid. Intrepid means fearless. For nearly 200 years, only the most intrepid colonists would cross the Appalachian Mountains. Intrepid. The next one, a person who makes a living by selling things. A person who makes a living by selling things is merchant. Merchant. Merchant is a noun and it has 2 syllables, M-E-R-C-H-A-N-T. Accent on the first syllable, mer. Merchant. Merchant is a person who makes a living by selling things. The spice merchants of the eastern markets changed the top prices to the Dutch and British sailors, who had come too far to sail away without buying. Merchant. The next one, in an amount appropriate to each of several recipients. In an amount appropriate to each of several recipients is proportionately. Proportionately. Proportionately is an adverb, and it has 5 syllables. P-R-O, P-O-R, T-I-O-N, A-T-E-L-Y. Accent on the second syllable. Proportionately. Proportionately means in an amount appropriate to each of several recipients. The food aid was distributed proportionately per family, with larger families receiving more. Proportionately. The next one, the first one made of a machine or system. The first one made of a machine or system is prototype. Prototype. Prototype is a noun and it has 3 syllables. P-R-O-T-O-T-Y-P-E. Accent on the first syllable, pro. It sounds like O, pro. And then this T flaps because it comes between vowels. You can say proto, prototype. Prototype is the first one made of a machine or system. The airplane manufacturer uses robots to test every prototype, just in case there is a problem with the design. Prototype. Next one, something one gets for having done well. Something one gets for having done well. It is reward. Reward. Reward is a noun and it has 2 syllables. R-E-W-A-R-D. Accent on the second syllable. Reward. Reward is something one gets for having done well. The greatest reward of being a parent is to see your child make a wise decision. Reward. The next one, to move back and forth, often between two places. To move back and forth, often between two places is shuttle. Shuttle. And shuttle is a verb and it has 2 syllables. S-H-U-T-T-L-E. Accent on the first syllable. Shuttle. Shuttle. Shuttle means to move back and forth, often between two places. The small jet shuttles between Kuala Lumpur and Singapore nearly every 2 hours. Shuttle. Now let us find the word or phrase that is closest in meaning to each word in the left-hand column. Write the letter in the blank. The first word is haggle. Haggle is to argue about price, so answer is going to be C. Haggle, to argue about price. The next word, intrepid. Intrepid is being brave. So answer is going to be A, brave. The next one, extract. Extract is to take out. So answer is going to be D, take out. And then entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurial is about business. So it's going to be E, business oriented. And the last one, proportionately. Proportionately is going to be in appropriate amount. So the answer is going to be B, proportionately. Haggle means argue about price. Intrepid means brave. Extract means to take out. Entrepreneurial means business oriented. And proportionately means inappropriate amount. Now circle the word that best to complete each sentence. To avoid disease, many people drink only distilled or extracted water, which has been boiled to evaporation and then recondensed on a cold surface. So this is a big hint. Boil to evaporation and drinking. So the answer is going to be distilled. To avoid disease, many people drink only distilled water, which has been boiled to evaporation and then recondensed on a cold surface. Number two, most business travelers do not find it exciting to haggle or shuttle between one location to another. So hint is travelers and between one location and another. So it's going to be shuttle. Most business travelers do not find it exciting to shuttle between one location and another. Number three, according to the laws in this state, tobacco can be sold only by certain licensed merchants or entrepreneurs at special tobacco stores. So the answer is going to be merchants. So according to the laws in this state, tobacco can be sold only by certain licensed merchants at special tobacco stores. Number four, one early reward or prototype of the computer was called ENIAC and was as big as an average-sized laboratory. So this one, early something, so it's going to be prototype. So one early prototype of the computer was called ENIAC and was as big as an average-sized laboratory. The last one, the children were punished intrepidly or proportionately. So intrepidly is brave, so it cannot be a good answer. So proportionately, with the leader getting a longer sentence than the followers. The children were punished proportionately, with the leader getting a longer sentence than the followers. Now read the passage to review the vocabulary you have learned, and then answer the questions that follow. Tomatoes, potatoes, and hot peppers, all originally from South or Central America, are among several plants that have disproportionately influenced cooking around the world. This happened only after a few intrepid eaters got beyond the common fears about potatoes, tomatoes, and other products. Entrepreneurial hunters for new food products hardly knew what they were haggling for when they tried to extract from foreign markets goods that would sell well at home. Shuttling between Europe and exotic lands, Italians, Spaniards, and Britons in particular brought back food prototypes that were not obviously good things to eat. Cinnamon bark, cousins of the dreaded nightshade, tomatoes, and even the pollen from a crocus flower, saffron. As a glance at international cookbooks will show, many creative merchants were well rewarded not just with financial success, but with cultural changing influence. According to this reading, why did merchants have culture changing influence? A. They found new ways to get from one country to another. B. Many of the plants they sold were poisonous and killed off some populations. C. They made it possible for cultures to develop new dishes. D. They spread European cooking habits around the world. So the answer is C. They made it possible for cultures to develop new dishes. Number two, cinnamon, tomatoes, and saffron are mentioned to make the point that blank. A. Many of the new plants merchants introduced were from Asia. B. Some strange-looking foods from odd sources were eventually accepted. C. Nightshade was unfairly dreaded by Europeans. D. Nearly every part of a plant can be turned into a kind of food. The answer is going to be B. Some strange-looking foods from odd sources were eventually accepted. Okay, friends, this is the conclusion of today's study. I will come back to you with another 10 words as soon as possible. Until then, keep studying English and have a great day. Bye.